Welcome to Messages from Above Picker Card Readings. This is for the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius for the month of December. As you can see, there are 3 cards in front of you. If you'd like to see which card you are being drawn to. Are you being drawn to more than one card? If you are, then it may be an idea to listen to that card reading as well, because there could be a message for you in there also. This is a general reading, and so the messages may or may not resonate. There will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the card readings. If you have not already done so, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Welcome Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius to card number 1. Let's have a look and see what card you have been drawn to and what the message in this card is for you. Okay, so we have the 3rd ray of creative intelligence. So this card is coming to you at this time because it's time for you to break out of your perceived restrictions in your beliefs and in your knowledge. You may be feeling a lack of confidence or an inability to move forward into a certain direction. This card is coming to you at this time to let you know that it's time for you to step out. It's time for you to break out from these boundaries and these restrictions that you have put upon yourself. It is time for you to transform. You are being guided, you are being supported, and this gift is being sent to you to tell you that now is the time to start moving forward, that any ideas that you may have had are now, it's time to transform those by putting them into action so that the ideas become a plan, thoughts become ideas, and that a gift of your spirituality is opened up so that you can move forward on your path. You are being guided and you are supported. It's time to start believing in yourself and to have the confidence in knowing that you are supported, that you are being guided into the right direction for your spiritual path and even for your growth. The butterflies are a symbolism of letting go, of transformation, of flying high, of moving forward. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the book says for you about this card. The 3rd ray of creative intelligence brings the gift of practical spirituality and develops the talent for grounding inspired creativity into the world. It empowers your manifestation. This ray brings many gifts, including new ideas and the practical support needed to bring them to life. The ability to organize, make connections and networks and synthesize information from various sources into one coherent whole. Archangel Chamuel helps you receive this gift from the universe with love and intelligence. The 3rd ray of creative intelligence will help you gain practicality to organize and manifest an idea or vision in the world. It gives you the drive and the means to implement your plans. When this ray is active in our lives, we want to take action, bring something to life, not just to know or feel, but to do. With this card comes a message about taking action and believing that even the most inspired and spiritual ideas can have practical purpose in the world. Your visions and ideas can and should be worked with so they can manifest. You must believe in your capability and competence, your confidence and practical, down-to-earth common sense, even if these are not always your strongest abilities. If you doubt your ability to achieve all that you dream of, remember that sometimes the universe puts dreams in our hearts to help us develop strengths that are dormant within us. This can bring to life a whole slew of abilities and talents we didn't know we had. We are given nudges in life to discover what we are made of, which can be so much more than we might have initially believed. The challenge with this ray is to take it one step at a time. Allow the universe to help you find the patience, persistence and sense of humour that will help you stick to the process of creation. Do not try to do too much at once, nor allow your project to get too complicated. Above all, do not give up before you finally have brought your inner light to life in the world. Archangel Chamuel brings the gift of reclaiming lost energy, ideas or talents that can help you fulfill your divine potential. This archangel helps you reawaken talents from this or other lifetimes that may have been cast aside. Perhaps your intuitive healing energy was put to one side as you studied or tended to family responsibilities. Perhaps your business sense or your ability to market yourself in a soulful and loving way is yet to be discovered. Maybe an ability to teach or the clear, confident voice of a writer is within you, waiting to be developed. This archangel will help you find and apply, with loving confidence, whatever talents and abilities are required to turn your aspirations into manifestations. As this ray has a special connection with business, you are asked to remain open to learning and growing through financial success. This ray can help heal the tension that many feel between spirituality and financial abundance. It helps us to recognize that the spirit feels joy in successful physical world endeavors, particularly those that serve love. When a situation is a win-win for all involved, there is no reason at all to hold back from material success. It can be celebrated and enjoyed, whilst you maintain the true motivation for the work, which is love. There is an invocation for this card, and I will write that in the description box below. Okay, let's see. Another message, please, for card number 1. Another message that goes with this reading, please, for card number 1. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for December, please. Another card, please. Self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Yep, self-love. That's part of having confidence in yourself, in believing in yourself, believing that you know what is right for you, believing in your gifts and your abilities. Okay, so let's have a look, see what else we've got for you that goes with this card. So taking care and loving yourself is not a sign of being selfish, but one of necessity. This card is a timely reminder to acknowledge how much you've given to others, but in doing so, how you've also forgotten about your own needs and what's truly good for you. When you focus on what you need as opposed to what you want, you'll gain the strength and purpose to refrain from making the same mistakes. You'll become more aware of past negative behaviour and thinking patterns that have caused you hurt or distress. As a result, you'll be able to stop and change them into positive affirmations both now and for the future. Learn to nurture yourself. Work with what keeps you healthy, such as good nutrition, exercise, meditation and relaxation. Take time outdoors in nature and choose wisely with whom you wish to surround yourself. When you learn to come from a place of self-love, you'll be able to accept your weaknesses and acknowledge past mistakes. Forgive yourself and know they were important lessons to learn to create clarity and strength for the future. Be good to yourself. You deserve it. Okay, so a final message please, a final card, for card number 1 that goes with this reading please. Awakening. As you awaken, your luminous spirit is becoming clear and conscious. You are rising into a lighter, more responsive and expansive way of being. The universe wants you to know that you are safe to live this way, that you are supported to awaken into a higher version of yourself. That's true, because you have these butterflies here, which is you expanding your consciousness, expanding your thoughts and ideas. It's also telling you that the universe wants you to know that you are safe to live this way. That's why you've been given this card. It's because this card is telling you that you are supported and guided. Yeah, you are awakening into a higher version of yourself. And by having the confidence and the belief and loving yourself and knowing that you are worthy is all tied into this reading. Okay, so they are your messages and I hope you enjoyed that reading. Welcome to those of you Aries, Leo and Sagittarius that picked card number 2. Let's have a look and see what the card message is that you have chosen for today, for December going forward. Okay, we have Soul Child. Okay, this card is signifying that you may be going through some struggles, or you've been through some struggles recently or in this lifetime so far. This card is coming to you at this time to let you know that it's time to let all that go now, to surrender to all that which has not served you so far. This is you having a rebirth as such. It's about embracing the new path that you're going to go ahead. You've left everything behind you that hasn't served you, and you're going to embrace all the new things and the new stuff that's going to come to you now. You are surrendering to the light, to the universe. You are having the guidance and the love and the support from the universe. You need to be accepting that this is a new you on a new path, and you will have to get to know this new you because you have released and surrendered so much of the old you. It's a new journey for you, and you are guided and supported. So let's have a look and see what the message is for you in the book. So it says, rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for new life, and it is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle, of intense inner work and physical transformation, has arrived. Enjoy getting to know this new self. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new you. Like an adventurer enjoying the discovery of a brand new world, take your time to explore the increase of your light, power, and love. You have undergone the death of the old order. Nothing is as it was, nor will it be so again. You have had to learn detachment, to release and let go, over and over again. In so many ways you have experienced inner death as you have bravely surrendered that which no longer serves your growth this lifetime, even if you once loved it dearly or couldn't imagine life without it. Deep inside, through that process, your soul has been gathering energy. It has been drawing it away from the old forms of your life and relationships, from your old beliefs about health, finances, work, and from what used to hold meaning for you. It has done so in order to feed the new soul child being carried within your body. This new you is filled with divine light, love, and power. Your inner soul child, this newly integrated self, is preparing for birth now. From that which is no longer, something new is now being born. You are ready for the next cycle or phase of your life. Even if, like a newborn colt learning to stand steady on shaky legs, you are not sure of your strength, be reassured. The new self you are experiencing will grow strong and powerful soon enough. Let confidence in your new self emerge. Reflect upon how different you are now to a year or even a month ago. Be curious about who you are now. Do not expect the same reactions or experiences you encountered in your past. It is a time of celebration and acknowledgement that a new day, a new you, has begun a journey in the physical world. You shall enjoy the divine harvest of all of your growth and effort. This card can also indicate that a child around you, perhaps one about whom you have been thinking deeply, is particularly gifted or spiritually oriented. This child may have an important mission this lifetime and needs your loving support and spiritual encouragement to thrive into that mission, according to his or her own divine timing. This card may also be a sign that a new business idea, professional or personal relationship or lifestyle choice is going to support the growth of your spirit in a positive and encouraging way. If this is the case, that new idea or connection will lead to the birth of creative new programs, ideas and structures in your life. On the other hand, if something has been flagging in energy or success, but you are not yet inclined to give it up, this card comes as confirmation and encouragement. Rebirth is going to happen. Do not give up. Sometimes it is darkest just before the dawn. There is an invocation for that card, and I will put that in the description box below. Okay, can we have another message please for card 2? What card goes with this reading please? Another message for card 2. What is the message they need to hear that goes with this card please? Relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. That also could be an indication that by the people that you are in a relationship with are mirroring your personality or your shadow. So that this is a great way to actually identify the issues that you may not even know you have, or reactions that you have to things. It's a way of going within and being able to acknowledge them and accept them. Okay, so let's have a look and see what else it says. We bring you this card for we feel that you may be questioning a certain relationship in your life. This card also signifies that it may be time to evaluate and appreciate the relationships you have now or those from the past, good or bad. Even a difficult relationship can be a surprising spiritual catalyst for you. All relationships, whether they're on an emotional, physical, mental or spiritual level, are part of the learning process and enlightenment of the soul. No matter what category a relationship falls into, it acts as a teaching tool for the lessons your soul needs to learn. It can help you understand, change or enhance your individual qualities. Ask yourself, if it was in the past, what did I learn from that relationship? Or if it's a current relationship, ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? Different types of relationships have an uncanny way of identifying which aspects of your life need attention. At times they reveal your vulnerabilities and insecurities, or your need for attention, approval and acceptance. Let this card be the catalyst to either heal a current relationship or attract more positive relationships for the future. I apologise, the light battery has died. That's why it's gone dark all of a sudden, but hopefully it hasn't affected the light quality too much, and you're still able to see the cards properly, and it hasn't affected the reading too much. So okay, final message please that goes with this reading. Final message please. Wild. Your spirit is so wild. It's the eternal, untethered part of you that wants to live free and untamed. Where have you let the constraints of the world prevent you from feeling truly wild? How can you regain this limitless feeling within yourself and unleash it throughout the rest of your life? There you go. This is a new you rebirthing. You're going to find that wild side of yourself again. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading. Welcome Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. To those of you who picked card number 3, let's have a look and see what the card message is that you have chosen. Okay, you have initiation by air. Okay, so this card is coming to you at this time as a sign of your spiritual progress. It's about opening up your heart more. It's about trusting your heart, going within and learning discernment, and stepping away from your logical mind. The initiation by air is about opening the mind and freeing all the information that's being held there. It needs to be emptied out. By emptying out the mind, you are then stepping away from being controlled. Being controlled, and not relying on everything that you have been told. It's stepping away from being locked in to everything that we have been taught and that we have learned so far in this lifetime. It's telling you that now's the time to start questioning everything that we've been told, to actually go within and feel what we believe to be true. Don't be afraid when this happens, because it's opening your life up to more peace and more love and more light and happiness. It's about learning to trust your own heart and trusting in your own intuition, in knowing what is right. So we'll have a look and see what the book says and about this message. Okay, you have a strong and powerful mind. The mind can be a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace and strength as you take your spiritual journey. It can also be a dark and destructive force, undermining your power, making you doubt your own heart and keeping you trapped in fear. The mind, developed without a loving spiritual practice, can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind power? Your mind can become more spacious and luminous if you practice emptying it on a regular basis. The radiant mind can be a mighty warrior against fear and despair, encouraging you with thoughts of optimism. When not given a chance to empty, however, the mind becomes overwhelmed with unprocessed information. Much of it will be fear-based programming perpetuated by mass media, which is invested in controlling others and manipulating them by fear. This initiation, which liberates and opens the mind, empowers advanced souls to free themselves from manipulation and control. The hallmark of a dysfunctional society is that the mind is expected to dominate the inclinations of the heart rather than serve it. The mind can be trained to be a great manager, creator, and defender of what has genuine value to the heart. But the power to feel what has meaning for us, what moves us enough to rise above our fears and risk growth, comes from the heart, not the mind. When the mind is given the task to feel and the heart is told to not feel, paralysis, confusion, and discomfort are experienced. As you enter into this initiation, you will feel the need to step back from what you have been taught and learn to question what you once held to be true. As you disengage from habitual mental patterns, you will begin to observe your thoughts rather than be swept up in them. Soon you will begin to experience yourself as the peaceful, steady light of love that you are in truth. Will the mind go through its motions? Yes. However, there is no need to be afraid of this. One step at a time, your spirit shall guide your mind back towards peace. You will change the way you relate to your own mind, becoming more empowered. As you soften the strident action of the mind, you will see that you can use your mental gifts wisely, rather than allowing them to cause you pain. Those who have strong mental energies can accomplish much in terms of communication, invention, and creativity, but they often also suffer from destructive self-talk and mental obsessions. They may even be addicted to thinking, which can wear them out and create cravings for sugar that can lead to depression and illness. Instead, it is much better to regularly take time out from the mind and be in the moment, feeling energized, playful, and at peace. Your mind is a powerful creature. Tame it with persistence, compassion, kindness, and strength. Give yourself rest and an opportunity to switch off and empty your mind as regularly as you can. There is no need to judge or despair. This is an advanced initiation and one that is brought to you only when you are ready. Consider it a sign of your spiritual progress. The world will benefit from you as you learn to handle your mental energies more constructively. This card is indeed an omen of greater peace and happiness in your imminent future. There is an invocation for this card, and I will leave that in the description box below. Okay, let's have another card, please. Another message that goes with this reading for card 3, for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius for December, please. Another message, please, that goes with this card. Memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. That's about going into your heart and listening to your heart. So let's have a look, see what we've got here. So memories often arise at different times, some totally expected, others when you least expect them. The power of love works both ways, as your loved ones in the spirit world could be thinking of you at the exact same time you're thinking about them. Spirit presents this card to you so that you remember your loved ones when they were at their happiest and healthiest. Do not remember them if they were sick or hurt before they went to the spirit world, for they are whole again and beautiful. Take out the happiest picture of them and look into their eyes. Notice that spark, the joy that shines out from their soul. This is how they truly are now. When you remember the wonderful, loving memories and thoughts, no matter what the situation, you are infused with that positive energy. This can help you stay connected to your loved ones and also attract the highest and best for you here in the physical world. Okay, we'll have a final message, please, for card 3. A final message, please. Alignment. Map out your life and look at what is not in alignment with your innermost truth. Consciously and deliberately peel away what does not feel authentic. Reevaluate your life and come back to all that genuinely matters. That ties in really well with the initiation by air, where you are letting go of the things that you once believed, that you were taught, that you've been indoctrinated with. It's saying to you here, let that go, go within, learn your innermost truth by listening to your heart and having discernment. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that reading.